Imagine standing before a tower so impossibly tall that ancient sailors could see its beacon from over 30 miles away at sea. A structure so magnificent that it guided ships for over 1,000 years and was considered one of the seven wonders of the ancient world. Then one day, it simply vanished. No rubble, no remains, just gone. This is the mystery of the Lighthouse of Alexandria, and the story of how the ancient world's tallest building disappeared without a trace. In 280 BC, the Mediterranean coast of Egypt was about to witness the birth of something extraordinary. Alexander the Great had founded the city of Alexandria just 40 years earlier, and his successor, Ptolemy II, had a vision. He wanted to build the tallest structure the world had ever seen, a lighthouse so powerful it would make Alexandria the undisputed center of maritime trade. What he created would stand for 17 centuries and become the template for every lighthouse built thereafter. The architect Sostratus of Cnidus was given an almost impossible task: construct a tower on the small island of Pharos that could withstand Mediterranean storms, earthquakes, and the corrosive sea air, while projecting light farther than anyone thought possible. The solution was ingenious. Using massive blocks of light-colored stone, workers built a three-tiered tower that rose approximately 400 feet into the sky, making it the second tallest structure in the ancient world, surpassed only by the Great Pyramid of Giza. The base was square, the middle section octagonal, and the top cylindrical, crowned with a statue possibly of Zeus or Poseidon. Inside, a massive ramp spiraled upward, wide enough for donkeys to carry fuel to the top, where a fire burned continuously. But here's where it gets fascinating. Ancient accounts describe a mysterious mirror or polished metal reflector at the summit that could project the fire's light an astounding distance. Some writers even claimed this device could set enemy ships ablaze, though this was likely exaggeration. What we know for certain is that the lighthouse worked, and it worked brilliantly for over a millennium. If you're fascinated by the mysteries of ancient engineering and lost wonders, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're uncovering the secrets of history's greatest disappearances, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. For over 1,000 years, the Pharos Lighthouse stood as Alexandria's guardian. It survived the fall of the Ptolemaic dynasty, the Roman conquest, the rise of Christianity, and the Islamic expansion. Arab travelers in the 9th and 10th centuries AD still described it in awe-inspiring detail. The geographer Al-Masudi wrote that the lighthouse's light could be seen from a distance of 70 miles, and the structure itself appeared to touch the clouds. Medieval Arab accounts mention that approximately 300 rooms existed within the tower, housing the workers who maintained the beacon and the mechanics of this ancient marvel. But nature had other plans. The Mediterranean sits on one of Earth's most active tectonic zones, where the African and Eurasian plates meet. Between 950 and 1360 AD, a series of devastating earthquakes struck the region. The first major quake, in 950, damaged the upper sections. Ibn Battuta, the famous Moroccan explorer, visited Alexandria in 1326 and 1349. In his first visit, he could still enter the lighthouse, though it was deteriorating. When he returned just 23 years later, the damage was so severe that entry was impossible. The final blow came with a massive earthquake in 1375. Contemporary accounts describe the ground shaking for days, buildings collapsing throughout Alexandria, and when the dust settled, the Pharos Lighthouse, one of humanity's greatest achievements, was gone. But here's where the mystery deepens. Where did it go? A 400-foot tower containing thousands of tons of stone doesn't just vanish. For centuries, historians assumed the earthquake had toppled the lighthouse into the Mediterranean, its remains lost beneath the waves. The site was abandoned, and eventually, the Mamluk Sultan Qaitbay built a fortress on the same spot in 1479, using whatever materials were available. Most believed he had simply cannibalized the lighthouse's ruins to build his fort. Then, in 1994, French archaeologist Jean-Yves Empereur made a stunning discovery. While diving in the waters near the old Pharos Island, his team found massive granite blocks, columns, and statues scattered across the seafloor. Some blocks weighed over 70 tons. They found sphinxes, obelisks, and pieces carved with hieroglyphs. This was it, The remains of the legendary lighthouse. Or was it? Here's the twist. Many of the artifacts dated from the Ptolemaic period and earlier, suggesting the lighthouse builders had recycled materials from even older structures, possibly temples. The team found over 3,000 pieces, but detailed analysis revealed something puzzling. There wasn't enough material on the seafloor to account for the entire lighthouse. Significant portions were missing. The answer lies in that fortress built by Sultan Bey. Recent studies of the fort's foundations and walls have identified stones that match descriptions of the lighthouse's construction. The lighthouse didn't vanish, it was transformed. Over centuries, local builders recycled its massive stones for new construction projects throughout Alexandria. The greatest lighthouse ever built was dismantled piece by piece and scattered throughout the modern city. You might walk past a piece of the ancient wonder today without even knowing it. Some lighthouse stones likely lie beneath Alexandria's streets and buildings. Others were incorporated into seawalls that have since been modified or destroyed. The complete story of where every piece went may never be known, but the mystery has been largely solved. The Lighthouse of Alexandria didn't disappear without a trace. It left thousands of traces. We just had to learn where to look. Today, plans exist to build an underwater museum where divers and visitors can view the recovered pieces in their final resting place beneath the Mediterranean. After standing guard over Alexandria for 17 centuries, the remains of the Pharos Lighthouse might finally get the monument they deserve. If this journey into ancient history captivated you, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more incredible stories of lost wonders and historical mysteries. Share this with anyone who loves ancient history, and let me know in the comments, which ancient wonder would you want to see rebuilt? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.